Welcome back to another race day vlog, although it really doesn't feel much like a vlog if we don't actually get to go to the racetrack. It just feels more like a recap, but it's falling season. There's only so much that, we can get away with this time of the year. And you know what? Kingland is opening up soon, and Kingland's right around the corner. So at least, do I have anything that's going to be running at Kingland this year? Maybe Mikasa, but I don't think so. Anyway. On to what we're talking about today. We're gonna go watch Mikasa run 6 furlongs on the synthetic, back up at Turfway, which is basically the same thing that she did last time. And last time was the very first time that she got to see the synthetic track, and so the question mark was kind of, was she gonna like it? She did. She won. Um, and so also last time, I keep saying I'm gonna do that stupid terminology video, and the thing is I've recorded it twice, and I hated it each time, and so I was like, I'm gonna redo it and do it better, and I just need a cave and just post it one of these days. Just record it and post it instead of trying to micromanage it. But levels, essentially, she was kind of like I would say about here. Try to look at the screen to see how much. I'd say about here. Is kind of where she had been running at, and so we moved her up a level so that just, that's kind of how it goes. You keep doing well, you get to move up your levels. So she is running against tougher competition this time. She's still going 6 furlongs, still on the synthetic, so that's all the same. Just against tougher competition. How do I feel like she's gonna do? It is a smaller field. I think there's only 8, 6, 7. There's not too many horses in there. There's one horse that I know traveled from the south that was doing decent in allowances, or she was running against allowance competition. So that's kind of, I think, the major threat. And I think there's also one scratch. In all honesty, I remembered that we ran today, and I was thinking, because I've been grumpy about it all week, because I knew I probably wasn't going to be able to go watch her, because I have mares that are all waxed up and ready to go. And then, I don't know, I still also forgot we raced, and remembered, an hour before it happened. It was a whole thing. Anyway, let's go watch her run, see what she does, and I guess go from there.
Mares. And there they go. Sombra Dorada showing her expected speed from the inside. Very Wealthy is up close along with Devil of Parody. These three scrimmage for the top spot. Creative Quality has the 4th position, then Travai and Rose Rita already maneuvered to the rail running. She is the last of 6. Devil of Parody picks up the running. Sombra Dorada 2nd from the inside. In 3rd, races Very Wealthy. 3 off the lead heading into the turn. More than a length to Creative Quality. A little shy of 4 lengths from the front. About 6 lengths to Travai. Better than 2 clear of Rose Rita. Devil of Parody, Sombra Dorada pursuing her. Now moving into the 2 path. Getting within a length and a half past the 5/16. 4 lengths to Creative Quality. Very Wealthy is even paced. We're going to Travai and Rose Rita. Top of the lane. Devil of Parody is the leader. And Sombra Dorada is trying to bridge the gap, coming under a little bit of left-handed urging. Creative Quality is 3rd. Devil of Parody the leader at the 8th pole. Sombra Dorada continues to chase after this leader. Devil of Parody and Sombra Dorada. Creative Quality to the far outside. Devil of Parody trying to get to the line in time. Devil of Parody!
You've watched the race. Let's talk about it. She is the 3 horse. She breaks a little bit slow, but she did not have as bad as the break as the 7. He jumped up and went really slow. Anyway, they definitely went a lot faster this race compared to her last one, and so she didn't get the lead right off the bat, which is fine. The jockey did a wonderful job of just getting her nice, relaxed, and not rushing her to the lead. Because, yeah, it's ideal if we have the lead, but it's not necessarily needed. But he did a great job. He didn't get her in a rush. He didn't stress her out or anything. He just got her to settle down, get a nice, long, relaxing stride, and then just let her go. And from here on out, she pretty much locks away the rest of the field. The one horse and the four horse, if I remember correctly, were kind of the more major threats of the group. I think it's the one horse that's ran against some decent little allowance horses before, and it kind of definitely showed in this field. Coming around the turn, she's currently just sitting really pretty. He starts asking her to go because obviously the horse on the outside is making some gainway, and that horse on the outside does kind of drift out a little bit, which in all honesty probably helps us out a little bit as well. And you can tell here the effects of them going a little bit faster this round was kind of taking effect because she was being gussy. She was kind of holding off, but those closers were getting just a little bit closer each step. But she does hang in there for the win. Obviously, congratulations to Mikasa for making it two in a row over at Turfway. I have a special guest just because she's currently inside because she's due soon-ish. I say soon-ish. You're probably what, 3 weeks away? She's like, my due date is next week, but you know what I mean. Anyway, this is Mikasa's mother. This is America. Congratulations. Your kid is the entire reason right now that we are paying all of her bills. She's more than pulling her weight. Um, so yeah, overall, the race was good. She definitely had to go a little bit faster compared to last time. Like you could tell last time when she finished, she was like, oh yeah, I did so good. We're like, yeah, you did. This time you could tell she was like, oh, I actually had to run. I was like, I was like, yeah, that, that is part of the plan, hopefully. And obviously they went a little faster, and she held out and was a little gutsy to for holding off for as long as she could. Game plan for when do we see her next? 4 to 6 weeks per normal is typically when we'll see her. I can't remember exactly when Turfway closes. I think it's end of March is when their season ends, and after that, it goes to I think Churchill for a week, and then Kingland, and then back to Churchill. But at the same time, Indiana opens here soon, and then so will Ohio. So will Belterra. So I think when we'll see her, where we'll see her, I don't know. What's open in 4 to 6 weeks? That I gotta look at a calendar. I don't really know. But I expect we've already talked, and we'll be bumping her up a level again and going from there. And obviously, because the Turfway is a synthetic track, she clearly enjoys the synthetic track. In theory, the synthetic is kind of corresponding to like horses who enjoy the turf tend to enjoy synthetic, and she made it very clear she did not like the turf at Belterra, and so I am kind of wondering, will she like the turf elsewhere that's not Belterra? Do not escape the stall, please. So maybe she, because I've talked about it before, Peach did not like Indiana's turf course, right? But she liked Belterra's turf course, and so maybe it's kind of something like that, where maybe Mikasa will like Indiana's turf course, but she just didn't like Belterra. So that's also something to kind of consider once we no longer have the synthetic track to run at. Anyway, do you have anything else to contribute? Hmm? Just like no, I'm satisfied. Let me tell you, this is just how. Are you gonna lift it for the camera? No, I had like my whole. She likes her tongue played with. And I was rubbing her tongue like a weirdo. Anyway, that's just how the whole family is. They just are very much could care less about anything. Just go with the flow. Isn't that right? She's like, this is what you do to my daughters when you have them all the time. Yes, yes. She's like, bless. Especially your other kid. Yeah, I know. Peach is about to be front and center for a while. By the sounds of it, I've been working out, getting ready to get her started under saddle again. Mm-hmm. Career change time. Honestly, you probably would have made a great one too. She's like, yeah, and you made me a broodmare. You're welcome. You got easy life. Yes, you just gotta get squatches and feed a child for a couple months. And don't worry, I think next year you're gonna get a break. Not next year, year after you get a break. Sound good? Okay, awesome. Anyway, um, so yeah, that's the current vibe. Congratulations, we have Mikasa. We'll see her in 4 to 6 weeks, wherever, I don't know, somewhere, hopefully, because we'll be running in the daytime again. If that's the case, then I'll actually go get to see her, because not sometimes look sometimes even when they run in the daytime, I still can't go because sometimes we still have daytime babies. She's like, don't look at me, it wasn't me. I know it's the other one. Um, but yeah, we'll just play it by ear. We good now? You don't want to sign out for me? She's like, nope, nope. Okay. Anyway, so I guess until next time.